And we're back. A day late. To briefly explain what happened is that the game kept crashing. It crashed twice, and the first time it crashed around like lap 9, around the midway point of the race, and the second time it crashed at the very end. And because it was too late to restart the race, I had to cut that video off, and I'm gonna do it tonight. Hopefully, nothing wrong happens. But anyway, welcome to race 3 of the fictionalized version of the season 10 of the JPGSL, the Brazilian Grand Prix. Last time out, we were in Malaysia and we won the race. We put our name on the board, but the championship leader is now Nathan McGregor for his own team by 4 points, I believe. I did check the points, and yeah, I did check the points later, and it's 4 points. And today, let's hope that number 1 is not going to crash. I actually have a fix for that, and that is actually saved midway through the race. And 2, we stay out of trouble and potentially win our second race, and even take the lead of the championship. Again, it doesn't really matter because in a couple of races I will not be racing as the test driver anymore. But yeah. So it does. So winning races, it's not that important right now. But yeah, actually, there's like a bit of a gimmick with the rules of the JPGSL in relation to test drivers, but I'm going to explain that during the race. But in any case, I of course already run qualifying, and we are starting on pole position. Second is Matthew Allenton. Then we got Aiden Karanen, Matthew Briere, Emmanuel Dominic, Rodrigo Villela, Dan Mills, Paulo Silva, Conor Sear, Greg O'Brien in his final race as a test driver, for reasons I'm going to explain later. Glenn Shepard, Milos Anchevsky, Giovanni Mikhail, Ruben Graidanis, Christopher Hintz, Jack Hunsley, Miles Stoddart, Matteo Scala, Michael DeBoer, Nada Cremasco, Nathan McGregor, and Bimal Al rounding up the grid. And yeah, it's going to rain around midway through the race. So yeah. And I'm willing to believe that it's the rain that is causing the game to crash, but yeah. Also, this video, this wasn't even supposed to be the main video for the channel. It was supposed to be the first race of the first video about the 1993 season, but yeah, let's just say that project went officially bust. But in the meantime, off we go. It's race time in Brazil. Around lap 9, we will be saving the race. Hopefully. Hopefully actually get to that point. But yeah, as for why my schedule, upload schedule has been filled with Fire Emblem and nothing else, is because of my sister. Because of course it's about my sister. My sister is currently reviewing a DLC for a game called The Altars, a game that, spoilers, nobody gave a fuck about except for one thing, that being the developers were busted for using AI. It was AI generated text, so no actual asset. I mean, text is an asset, but you know, no actual art was used as AI art was used. But of course, it was big enough to cause a mess because you know AI. Even if you mentioned used AI, it's bound to cause a mess. But yeah, and I'm going to talk, and I don't want to talk. But anyway, that game got DLC, and because my sister did review the original game, she had to do the DLC as well. So yeah, and because of this, I haven't been able to do much stuff outside of Fire Emblem, and that also includes SNL retelling, to which very likely I'm going to severely scale down the production of SNL retelling 2002. In just doing the cup races and ignoring the the lower series races. Because I really want to speed up the process at this point. It would be a problem if it wasn't for the fact that Grace Pia said many times that he wants to release 2002, 2003, and 2004 in the same year, and I seriously cannot afford to waste time, so yeah. Chances are I might actually just not bother with the lower series races. Also for 2003. But yeah, the driver transfers will happen. But yeah. In the meantime, lap number 3, we get the fast lap of the race. And since the 1993 series went officially bust, I fortunately have a backup plan. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow should be pretty good. But about the O'Brien thing, I said that this is going to be his last race test driver because from the next race onwards he's going to be a main driver. One rule that the league has is if a test driver gets promoted to a main driver, but the team has no replacement to fill up the vacant test seat. The driver can do double duty. They can do both main races as well as test races. But of course, with bushwhacking, the main drivers doing test races do not score points, and the points scale. Like if I'm a main driver and I win a Grand Prix I win the Testers Grand Prix, I get no points. But the guy who finished second, who is a test driver, will get the points for the win. Oh boy. And this is actually what's going to happen to me after round 5, I believe. My team wasn't able to find a replacement for me up until like very late in the season. So yeah, and of course I'm not going to do the test races after that because of course there's no reason to. I'm just running because why not? Because fuck you. I'd be running only because just for experience, but yeah. And chances are I might actually have to increase the difficulty for the next race, which should be Imola, I believe, if I'm not being mistaken. So yeah. Okay, lap 5. Here we go. Lap number 5. The track is starting to get wet. The track is starting to get wet. Hey! Oh shit, okay. That was close. That's almost the 10-second gap from Allenton. Easy from here. There we go. Yeah, easy, easy, easy. There we go. Alright then. Lap number 6. Okay, nice. By the way, for the for the Season 2 Fire Emblem All Stars, I have the car set and I'm currently preparing it. So, yeah, chances are I might start doing that as well. When? I have no idea, but it will happen. But in the meantime... Also, just for today, I might just record Shadow Dragon anyway and skip SL Resign 2002 to tomorrow. Hopefully, if nothing goes wrong. But yeah. Anyway. Lap 7. And here the track is already pretty wet. Well, and also this is gonna be the last race with my current helmet, which is just a, oh god. The helmet being a pretty generic white livery, white helmet with a purple top, and at the sides pictures of, rather the official artworks of Yonikawa / Cure Fortune from Happiness Judge Pretty Cure. Okay. Okay, that could have gone much worse, but we're good. Because when this series, when Season 10 was running, Happiness Charge was the series that was currently ongoing. For the next race, I will be replacing it with a Journalist-inspired helmet, but with, of course, Cure Lovely and Cure Princess on the sides. And actually, all things considered, I'm still really proud of that helmet, because it was like the very first time I was using, it was like amongst the very first times I was using GIMP, so I had no idea how anything worked. And despite that, the helmet still came up pretty well, so yeah. I'm proud of, what? How old was I when I was in 2015? But 17? Yeah, 17, because I'm 27 right now. And 16, 17, yeah. Also, a couple of days ago, the GrandPrixGames.org site went back online, and the first thing I did was to get some of the post-season 12 sets, mods for the of the JPGSL, as well as some track packs. I have absolutely no idea if we want to do anything with them, but who knows. And one thing that I noticed is that this is the very last season that the JPGSL run with 17 races, because after that, as we have to pit, because now it's too wet to continue with dry tires, because after that it's been only 14 races, and I'm going to guess the reason why is because the season were getting too long to finish. Just to make an example, Season 10 this season, it took up to 2 years to finish. So, maybe because of that. Okay, after pit stop I will be saving. There we go. Ooh, and we are going to rejoin in potentially second behind Dan Mills. Actually, yeah. And we are back on track in front of, behind Mills. Of course, I need to be easy because yeah, it's going to be so unpredictable. And past Mills, and we have done one overtake. And now it's time to save. Options. Save. File exist. Alright, actually, no. Save aborted. Save because... who knows? Okay, R3O. For ongoing. There we go. And now let's hope that nothing crashes. Okay, it doesn't crash. And, alright. Where were we? But, yeah, I start braking instead of accelerating. Okay, yellow flags behind us. Somebody spawned. Okay, easy through here. Nice. Oi, okay. And somebody else went off. Probably somebody with dry tires, I would assume. It's just like... yeah, likely. And Robert Gridan is out of the race. So we have, I believe, our second DNF after myself. No, what am I talking about? As everybody is pitting, everybody else pitted is going to pit. Yeah, Gridan is out of the race. Alright, so as Briere is now up to second. And we're going to catch, catching up a SCR, Southern Cross car. And somebody went off. I think it was like a high def car, because I saw red. And he has rejoined the track. They have rejoined the track, kind of. And they're still struggling. And, okay, it's, who is it? Oh, it's my team owner. It's my fucking team owner. That has been lapped. Aye, easy. There we go. Not anything stupid here. Nice, very nice. Okay. There is one of the JHR cars. But yeah, I will be increasing the difficulty for the next race. Oh no! Whoa! Yeah. Overshot that one. Okay. We're fine. No problems. Thank God. Alright, let's continue on. Aye. Okay. I think they lap. Cars running. Never mind. I mean, you think it is fucking Joanna Mikhail, the other car that have been lapped. Yeah. Jesus. Something tells me that I'm not in the right tires. Something really tells me that I'm actually not in the right tires. Something tells me that it's not gotten any worse. I'm just having, you know, a hunch, you know? In any case, 6 to go. I'm actually going to do another save in case stuff goes wrong. After all, it was around this part in which the game crashed yesterday on the second attempt, so yeah. Nice through here. And ooh. And I cannot hear anything anymore because I have once run out of battery. So yeah, I am completely in the I cannot hear a single thing. So yeah, complete silence on my end right now. But regardless, let's continue. And it's going to be lap number 14, and we're going to do our second save. There we go, 5 laps to go, and we're going to do a second save. Options, save, game, this. Right, yes, there we go. Alright, now we should be hopefully good to go for the rest of the race. At least if something goes wrong, then we should be good to go for the rest of it, but yeah. Alright. Back to where we were, and stay off the wall, stay off the wall, stay off the wall. Okay. Back on track, back on track. Alright then. Let's continue. We have 5 to go here in Brazil to get our second win in a row. And yeah. Okay. Looks like I'm not gonna be able to lap anybody. I mean, it looked like we're going to lap somebody, but then that didn't happen. Although we're closing in to the rest of the field, of course we're stuck in really slow corners and they're becoming slower thanks to rain. But yeah. Oh, shit. Stay off the grass, thank you. Okay. Has somebody spun out again. And 4 to go at the line. Break here. Alright then, nice. Easy through here. Nice. And McGregor is in 9th. So he managed to recover a lot of positions. He is currently in the points after starting basically starting at the rear. So that's a good thing for him. And he gains another position. He just got past Anchevsky. So that's 13. So he's up to 8th. And now lap 16 is going to begin in a few minutes, in a few seconds actually. Free to go when my game crashed the second time. But yeah. Also, I say this, but I believe this is going to be like one of the last races for Briere as well. I mean, I believe he's not going to last very long either, so... So unless something goes wrong at him, this should gonna be probably his best result. Shit. Easy for here. All right. Two laps to go at the line, and it's getting clearer, but too late at this point, I would assume. To the go. I mean, the skies are getting clearer, but it's not stopped raining. And it won't stop raining for the rest of the race, of course. But yeah, easy for here, nice, there we go. Oh shit. I'm getting closer to some lap cars, but I doubt I'll be able to catch them in time. Okay. Alright, one lap to go at the line. And there you go. Okay. One lap to go. And of course, don't do anything stupid, take it easy. Break here, nice and easy. There we go. There's lap cars, of course, too far away to actually be of any worry. But in any case, we got about 3 wins, actually not 3 wins in a row, because Silva was actually really fast. Silva and I don't know the other one, I think it was O'Brien that actually finished second in that race. It could have been at least third, but of course I crashed out. But doesn't matter. Last couple of corners. And we are going to win the Brazilian Grand Prix for the testers. And across the line, here we go. And now time to wait for everybody else to finish. Yeah, there we go. Finally managed to get this video on. Finally managed to get this video out. But yeah, I need to wait for the graphics that says the race over. Which I have no idea how long that'll take. But actually, maybe not long, not that far long, actually. And come on, where is it? Okay, let me check real quick. No, not what I want to do. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Oh, it's okay, there we go. It's over. Of course, I'm gonna skip that because it lags like hell. And so, we win the Brazilian Grand Prix for the testers. Second is gonna be Matthew Breer. Third is Matthew Allington. And then it's Eddie Carrera, Emil Dominic, Gregor Bryan, Rodrigo Villela, Nathan McGregor, Miles Stoddard, Emil Sanchevsky rounding out the point scorers. And of course, the rest of the field. Bruno Guidanos are only DNF of the race, while Johnny Michael and Michael De Boer are our only lapped cars. Michael De Boer wins last car overall, and Paulo Silva wins last car of the lead lap cars. But yeah, so that was the Brazilian Grand Prix, and now time to do the standings, the points calculations, and wrap up the video. So see you in a bit, folks. And as a result of this, we take the lead of the Tester Championship. Nathan McGregor is in second, and we got plenty of ties to deal with. We got tied for third between Emmanuel Dominic and Paulo Silva. Gregor Bryan, tied for sixth between Matthew Breer and Milan on 18. They got Matthew Allington in eighth, Kramasco, Karanan, Mikhail, and Deborah all in a three-way tie for 10th with 12 points. And Chevsky, Greydanis, Rillela, and Hansley are tied for 50 with 6 points. Then we got Scala and Hintz tied for 17 for 4 points. Conor Steer and Malstad rounding out the point scorers. And right now, we have only 2 drivers that have left to score points. of the original lineup, but yeah. In any case, next up is going to be the Summer Grand Prix at Imola, and this has been it for this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you see more content like this, hit subscribe and click the notification bell so you get the next video drops. And I have nothing else to say other than see you next video, everybody. This Alpha, signing out.